let's start out with the sentence that you didn't copy down yesterday, but that I want to take a look at today, just starting out with. We've got he, and I want the line right there. He watered and fertilized his lawn yesterday. If you need to stop this for just a moment to get that copied down, that's fine. And I want to just get started with this. Okay, he watered and fertilized his lawn yesterday. And first of all, what type of sentence is this? Everybody should be like, oh, I know it's got a period or an end mark on the end of it, and we just know that it's a statement, so it's going to be declarative. All right, so we're going to put D at the end for declarative. And remember that in Chapter 8, we are reviewing Pattern 1 and Pattern 2. So we're mixing it all up. It's like throwing them into a bag and drawing out one and saying, oh, I know, right away. I know it's either Pattern 1 or Pattern 2. So he watered and fertilized his lawn yesterday. Now, one of the things that I want to do, and I'm kind of jumping out of order, but that's okay. All right, we need to kind of get used to doing that as well. But before we split our sentence between complete subject and complete predicate, I'm looking at that and I just see it right there. When we see an and joining either a subject or a verb together, we should know right away that we've got a compound something. Okay? Now, if we see that these words are action, we're going to know that they're verbs. They might be verb transitives in the end, but we know that they're verbs, okay? Or if we see that they're explaining who or what the rest of the sentence is about, then we know that they're subjects, okay? Well, he watered and fertilized his lawn yesterday. So first of all, let's go ahead and identify or classify that and, okay? It just brings to mind our conjunction. What's your, okay, I'm going to stop now. I know you're all just like, no, please don't do it. And I won't. Okay, so we know that that's a conjunction. Okay? All right. Watered and fertilized. Well, we see our parents maybe your parents have somebody to help them as well. We do at our house, not with watering, but sometimes fertilizing because we have a larger front lawn and it had a lot of weeds in it. So we have somebody who helps Mr. Shelton with that. The backyard, well, we think of that as on its own as far as that's concerned. All right, so he watered and fertilized his lawn yesterday. Watered and fertilized. Well, those words are showing action, so we know that those are compound verbs. Now, could they be transitive as well? Sure. Or can they just stay verbs? Sure. We're not going to identify those yet, but we know that they're going to be verbs, okay? So we're going to go ahead and put that on there. But we know that they're compound because we have more than one. Yikes. You guys are taking a ride there. So compound verb. We know that they're compound because we see that conjunction right there. Okay, where are we splitting this the sentence? Okay, between he and watered. Okay. So, the only thing that you're going to identify today in Moby Max is he. I'll come back to that in just a second. I'm sure you all know exactly what he is, okay? All right. Now, next one, okay? We're going to change the underlined verbs that are in present tense into past tense, okay? We're going to do this first one together. My big brother owns the Broadway Grill. I want owns changed to past tense, so it should be, hope everybody knows, owned, okay? My brother owned the Broadway Grill, okay? So we're gonna write owned. This camera, this video, oh, good grief. Yikes. You guys are feeling like you're on a roller coaster ride with this video today. I'm all over the place. Okay. So the next two is going to be on that same MobyMax assignment. Okay? I feel good about my test as she gives it back to me. You're changing feel and gives into past tense. Okay? Think about it. Is it regular or irregular verb? And by the way, it needs to be spelled correctly too. Now, if you are having a concern, reference 124 in chapter 7 will help you with that. Okay? So, he, please do not put subject noun. I'm going to go right back to you. And then, reference 124, if you need help, you're changing your present tense, feel and gives, to past tense. All right. MobyMax.